In this video, we will go over how to use the apply function in Pandas to apply some certain functions across your data file. Okay, so let's get started. We are using the Spider IDE to create our script. Always make sure that you're in the same folder where the data is saved. So in this case, I'm using data.csv. Okay, I'll show you what I mean. If I write import pandas as pd and then I say data equal to import read csv, and then okay, if I run this code, okay, I'll get an error saying that the file doesn't exist. Okay, that's because you're not in the same directory as where the file is. Okay, one quick way to fix this is always create a new script in the location, and then if you open that new script, you can see that the location of the script is shown here. If you would like to make this your current working directory, you can right click on your script and just set and click on set console working directory. Okay, it will update the current working directory for you. Okay, now if you write import pandas as pd and then data equal to ed.read csv, okay, if I run this, it should work. Okay, I have data in memory right now. Okay, now let's see how we can apply a function to this. So first we define a function. So you say my function, and the function input for the function is one data frame, or called data. Okay, and then inside here you would like to find the mean of whatever is being given to you. So I would say mean of data equal to, okay, sum of data divided by the length of data. Okay, and then return of data. Okay, that's my function. If I would like to run this function through all the data here, okay, the one way you can do it is you can just say data dot apply and then say my function. Okay, for this to work, your function can only take one input, okay, and return one output. Or it doesn't have to return. Well, let's see what happens. So let me run this to create the function in memory, and then if I apply, you'll see that it does this, and it gives me the mean for the x column and then the y column. Okay, so by default, if you call the apply function, it does things column by column. Okay, if you want to do it row by row, you just have to say axis equal to 1. Okay, now if you run this, so it's getting the values each row at a time and then finding the mean of the row. Okay, so and it returns, if you have 30 rows, it returns 30 rows over here. Okay, so if I say here, for example, result equal to data.apply, okay, you can see result is 31. It's a vector of 31. It's a series with 31 points. Okay, if I do not have axis equal to 1, it's supposed to return 2 results. Okay, because you have 2 columns, and that's what you see here. Okay, in some cases, like the matrix assignment that you're doing, you probably might not be able to use the apply function because you're not returning series, you're returning an entire matrix. Okay, if that is the case, maybe you might need to skip the apply function altogether. Okay, and then let's say I have to convert it to a matrix. So matrix equal to import numpy. Let's import numpy to convert it to a matrix as np, and np dot matrix of data. Okay, so import numpy and then convert my data to a matrix. Okay, and then maybe you would like to apply the function on your matrix now. So you can do the following, which is my function, and then give it the argument my matrix. Okay, and let's see what it returns. So let me store this in result to see what is the result. Okay, so result is an array 1 by 2, so it's giving me the mean of the x column and mean of the y column, the column number 1 and column number 2. Okay, in this particular case as well, if you would like to transpose, you can do so. Transpose, and you can get like the mean for all the rows. Okay, so there are multiple ways to do the same thing. In some cases you might want to use the apply function. If you're doing, like, for example, the grade example, you're getting a score and you're calculating the grade for every score. In that case, apply function is better. But if you're doing like matrix manipulation and stuff, maybe apply function will not work the way you want it to. So in that case, you might want to apply the function directly to your matrices. Okay, I hope this helps.